What's up, guys? And today we are talking about Nope. This is Jordan Peele's third film. His first film I just did a review for. I posted that yesterday. Check it out. It's my first ever review for Get Out on the channel. Haven't talked about it until now. Come on over, check that out. But today we're here to talk about Nope. This stars Daniel Kaluuya and Keke Palmer as brother and sister who own a ranch of horses. And they are wrangling these horses. They are horse wranglers, and they sort of sell the horses out to certain feature films to be used or rented for carnival attractions, whatever the case may be. And they live in this very rural desert area. There's no neighborhood. It's this house out in the middle of nowhere. Could be due to COVID restrictions, or it could just be how the story was planned from the very beginning. And this is an alien story. You would think from the plot that I just told you, well, how does that come into play? Well, there's stuff going on in the sky. What's going on in the sky? Well, I can't tell you that. I can't spoil the movie on you. Is it aliens? Is it a UFO? What is it? What in the world is it? You're asking yourself that the whole entire film until finally at the end of it you get to kind of where you need to be. Look, I love Get Out. I thoroughly enjoy Us. And I think this film is Jordan Peele's weakest movie, for me personally. I've seen a lot of rave reviews for this. And look, I am on the opposite side of the coin on this one. I did not necessarily like the film that much at all, to be honest with you. I thought that this was an extremely bland, dull slogfest of a movie. The first half of it is very hard to get through. It's very slow. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. And then the second half of the movie, when something happens and finally happens, and you have your big third act climax and things ramp up, I just wasn't excited. I wasn't invested, and I just didn't really care because I don't think the movie did enough to get me hooked in to the plot, to this supernatural plot, whatever the case may be. Look, if we're talking about performances, Daniel Kaluuya is very stoic in the movie, very one note. That's just the way it was written. It's the way it was directed. Keke Palmer, she's great in the film. She gives a wonderful performance, especially her very first scene, where we see in the trailer she's given a monologue. So charismatic. But the character's just given nothing to do. I don't think any of these characters were given something to do. I think that the premise of the movie is bigger than any of these characters, and I just feel like the story isn't as strong as the idea that Jordan Peele had. Now look, not every film he makes has to be a winner. I don't think I am not a fan of him anymore. This is just a film, this was a misstep for me. I was bored a lot of the time, and finally, when stuff starts to happen, I just was sort of underwhelmed by it. The film only really gives you one visual over and over and over again. And by the time the movie's wrapping up, you just say, you know, I know what this thing does. I know what it can do. We see it do it about 5 different times, and you know, there's nothing new. It doesn't feel I don't know, it just feels very repetitive in a lot of the things that happen in the movie. It's like I don't know, I can't really get into much more than that, but I just felt like it was boring, it was repetitive. I thought the film had some creepy moments, for sure. There is some very creepy moments, but I think Jordan Peele, you know, is at his best with Get Out and with Us. I think those films are wonderfully directed, and I feel like this, I feel like the movie, he was trying to make a huge film, and I think it was a hit that he tried to hit, but it was a slightly a miss. Stephen Yeun is in this as well from Minari, and he's in the movie for maybe 10 minutes. He has some bit of dialogue that plays into some stuff in the movie with a monkey, which I really actually enjoyed that bit of it. I wish we saw more of that. Yeah, maybe I just wish I saw more. Maybe I wish I got more out of this experience. The cinematography is fantastic. Look, we saw this in IMAX, and the sound design is really good. The cinematography is really good. It looks beautiful on IMAX. And look, I just think the film itself, maybe they were trying to really push this in IMAX because, for the immersion factor. But look, I really wasn't immersed into the film. I was immersed into the IMAX experience, if that makes sense. I just feel like the film isn't very immersive. That's just for me personally. And look, I'm not going to go on much longer here. I'm just going to say it's not a film that I like all that much. It's okay. I'll watch it again. Any movie I will watch again, and maybe it'll be better the second time around. But look, as of right now, I just think this movie was kind of a whimper. I don't know. I'm going to give it a 2.5 out of 5 stars. And I didn't hate the movie. I mean, 2.5 is it's the best negative rating I give. I just can't quite get it to 3. I just can't do it. I just think there's so many things in this film that just didn't work for me. And maybe you'll go into it, maybe you'll love it, but I just can't personally see anybody leaving this going, wow, what a great movie that was. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's just where I stand on it. Guys, comment down below, what did you think about Nope? Leave that down in the comment section. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for a bunch of reviews, content coming on the channel, content already up on the channel. In just about a month, we're coming up on 10 years on YouTube, so that's very exciting. We'll maybe be doing a special update collection video for you guys when that time comes. But you can follow me on Twitter, RyanKing72, and on Instagram at KingOfRises131. And guys, that's been it. Thank you so much for watching my review for Jordan Peele's Nope. And until next time, over and out.